Hey everyone, welcome back. So I want to do a dedicated video on the Jade Ceramic Amethyst glass ceramic coating. I had just previously applied it during the video that I made for the Dr. Beasley's NSP glass nano surface primer, and so I'm just going to make a dedicated video on this product here, just show the application once again for the second layer, and then just show you how easy it is to use. Now I've used other glass coatings in the past. My Grand Prix previously had the diamond glass coating, which I didn't really like on that car. It just didn't perform that well for me on a daily driver here. And I tape my coatings here so that they don't get nasty with tape here to not let air in there. But I wasn't too thrilled with this on the daily driver. It just didn't repel on the surface at a low mileage miles per hour. I had to be on the highway in order for this to really do anything, and then I was topping it because it wasn't doing anything for me at low speeds, and it kind of defeats the purpose. You put a glass coating so you don't have to use your wipers all the time, and so even when I'm driving on the street, I want something to repel pretty fast that I don't have to use my wipers, because if I'm using my wipers at low speed, then it kind of negates the purpose of having a glass coating, because I'm going to abrade right through it. So that's why I didn't really like this on my daily driver. On the Camaro it's fine because I don't drive that car that often, but I'm eventually going to replace the one on the Camaro with something else, more than likely the Armor Detail Supply one, because that's really good coating here. But there's various coatings on the market. So let's get to the amethyst coating. I was kind of reading the product description here of the coating here. And it says, Jade Amethyst Glass Ceramic Coating is a groundbreaking product designed to provide long-lasting protection and enhanced visibility for your vehicle's glass surfaces. Unlike traditional ceramic coatings, amethyst doesn't simply sit on top of the glass. Instead, it is engineered to penetrate and cure within the pores of the glass, making it remarkably resistant to wiper abrasion and other wear and tear. This innovative approach ensures optimal performance and durability, elevating the standard for windshield coating. So there you go, it becomes one with the glass. It says it adds a very low sliding angle, hydrophobic, and it can repel water as low as 30 miles per hour, so that's pretty good. Even aggressive detergents are shed with ease. Fast drying, easy to use coating is active and ready for exposure immediately after application with no cure time required. So that's a plus if you're coating glass. If there's no cure time, you can just put it on and send the vehicle out to the owner without any issues, without letting it sit for like 12 hours or so with some of these other coatings here. Okay, I'm kind of just looking at it. Says easy application, simple to apply as Rain-X. I will agree with that. It is very easy to work with. Fast drying and ready for exposure, no cure time required, meaning the coating is ready to use immediately after application. UV tracer technology ensures even application and coverage by revealing mist spots under a black light. So again, if you wanted to, you can use a UV light here, black light, because this does have the UV tracer in here. If you wanted to, you really don't need it because it does rainbow on the glass, and it does do the sweating effect on here, which I'll show. Long-lasting performance offers a 6-month manufacturer warranty with proper maintenance. It's designed to provide 6 months. Okay. Maintenance, use glass cleaner regularly to restore hydrophobic properties. Okay, work in a well-ventilated area. Use a black light for mist spots during the application process. Jade Amethyst will need to be applied as the windshield collects contaminants from driving. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So this retails for roughly about $45 to $50 US for 60 milliliters of product. So that's pretty good. And we'll just go ahead and apply the second layer. So I'm just using a suede applicator this time because I used the other auto fiber one, and I don't want to use another auto fiber one just to save it. So I'm going to shake it. The way to think about the Jade type of coatings, now the Jade coatings are made by B&B, so it's a B&B blended product. This is their house brand. Their coatings are actually pretty decent. They're actually pretty good. I haven't tried their new reformulations, but I had good results with the previous Graphene Pro. This we'll see. Because it didn't harden up the applicator, I don't suspect it's going to be as durable as some of these other ones here. But again, we'll try. It doesn't rain here that often in Southern California, so that's a plus. Now you can see it does have a colorant in there, so it is pink. So the way to think about these coatings here is you have a certain percentage of solvent, a certain percent of UV tracer, and a certain percentage of actual active ingredient. I don't know how much ceramic materials in here, but that's the way to kind of think about this product here. The UV tracer does make up part of the coatings formula. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and load up the applicator. I'm going to put a lot on here because this is the first time using this applicator. So we're going to go ahead and just put that there. I'm going to take a towel I should bring the bottle with me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a line in here. Now if you want to box it in, you can. I'm just going to go ahead and do circles. I tend to like circles on glass. I know the first time I applied I did a crosshatch, but I actually like doing circles on glass. I don't know why I did the crosshatch pattern in the first place. So I'm just going to box it in. Get the edges. And you can see it start to sweat. You can see the sweat beads on there, hopefully. And so it starts to sweat and it will rainbow. So I'm going to go ahead and do this lower half. So I'll just add a little bit more. And again, just like the first one, I'll do circles. Okay, so let me take the applicator off the block here, and I'm going to get it underneath the wiper blade. Now, like I mentioned in my other video, I don't coat the wiper blades. I never do, and there's no need to. Just keep your blades clean. I'll put that back in the coating caddy and put this back on. I'll do the other side off camera just to show you the application of this part. Let me adjust the camera here. Okay, so at this point, once it starts to bead like this, you can pretty much wipe it off. If you want to make sure that it's ready, you can just take your finger and swipe it. It's ready because I'm not pushing product around. And I'm actually going to just box in my area here and wipe off initial this way. I'm going to flip it to a clean side. And I'm going to go around this way. Okay, let me adjust the camera here because it's falling off my head. I ordered a new head strap because this one is not very good anymore. It's in my eyes there. Okay, so I'm going to box in this one. So again, I just do a quick swipe and go. I'll check the temperature here in a second. It's like 70 something degrees, and you know, we'll check it. But again, it's really easy to work with. I'm not struggling to wipe it off. Just want to make sure I get it off because I don't want any high spots. So let me just lift this up. And it's fairly slick on the surface here. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna just flip it over one more time just to make sure I got all that off. Yeah, and you can see it's pretty slick. So it does leave the surface slick. We'll test the hydrophobics of the coating once it's cured for a little bit longer. Again, it's ready to go after application, which is pretty good. So it's pretty slick. So I just want to give you guys a quick look at the Jade Ceramic Amethyst coating here for glass. Very easy to use. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't suspect it's going to last very long in comparison to some of these other coatings, especially if you're using your wipers pretty often. But again, the application is pretty straightforward. You can always just save the product, and it's, you know, lasts quite a bit of time, and even after you open the bottle. Just reapply it every few months and you're good to go. So again, we'll see how long it lasts. And again, one of the benefits here is it doesn't rain that often in Southern California. So that's the Amethyst glass ceramic coating from Jade Ceramic. If you guys have any comments or questions on this product, go ahead and post down below. And again, thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Take care. Hey everyone, welcome back. So I wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of the hydrophobic performance of this Jade Ceramic coating. Again, 2 layers on the glass. I decided to do 2 layers on the front glass just because the wiper abrasion. And I do want to mention that this coating is probably not going to last that long, but again, it doesn't really rain that much here in Southern California, so this may be the perfect chance to use it and just try it out. I can tell you it's not as durable as I mentioned in the previous video in terms of the what I noticed is the applicator didn't harden up like some of these other coatings. So let me just do this first and then we'll go over final thoughts. So I just have water in a spray bottle here, and let's just take a look at it. So there you go. It's got pretty decent hydrophobics. It's actually pretty good. And again, we'll see how this thing lasts over the course of the next few months. So I'll just go ahead and wipe this off. We'll try it out. This is probably not the best towel to use to wipe off. My pluffles don't absorb that much water anymore. Probably from too many dry-nades. Just leave that there for a second. So let's go over the glass coatings here. So I brought out some other ones that I have here. Let me get this box out of the way here. These are some of the glass coatings I've used. We have Armor Detail Supply. We have the Invisible Glass. This is actually version 2. The Diamond Glass, which was on the Grand Prix, which I didn't like on the Grand Prix. PNS Inspiration View, and the new Art, and this is Art to Shine version 2. And so Amethyst, again, it's probably one of the cheaper coatings, plus you get quite a bit of product in there. So if you do, coat multiple windows at a time or multiple glass surfaces for multiple vehicles, maybe this is the route to go. Again, just don't expect this to be as durable as some of these other ones here. This one is substantially hardens up the applicator the most, as does PNS Inspiration View will harden up the applicator. Does that really mean anything? I don't know. I think it just buys you more durability, knowing the fact that these two will harden up the applicator. This one has turned out to perform really well for me lately, and so I'll continue to use it. And I think they have a new version out in the works. And PNS Inspiration View is a good coating as well. It's just expensive. I don't know if people want to spend that much for that coating. The ones that I wouldn't invest in, I got a mosquito flying around in here. I wouldn't invest in Invisible Glass or Diamond Glass. I really didn't like those. I think they're kind of like, they need to be reformulated. I've never had success with this, even the newest version. And the Art to Shine one is actually pretty good as well with version 2. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see how long that Amethyst lasts. If you guys have any comments or questions on this product, go ahead and post down below. All right, take care.